Hey loves, welcome back. I'm so happy to be here with you today. I would like to talk about going first and what it means as a feminine goddess. As a goddess, to go first. Honestly, when you have the passion that I have, when you have the desire to create a life that you really want to live and enjoy in the way that you think is best, that you feel is best, it requires some courage. It requires some courage because more than likely you are an innovator. More than likely you are a leader. More than likely you have ideas that are so daring and bold and maybe even just unique to the average person. And it can be intimidating. It can be intimidating to share these passionate ideas with people who just don't get it. And because it can be intimidating, it can be quite discouraging when you do it and people receive it half-heartedly. They receive it and they're like, you think you can do that? Are you sure? I mean, why don't you just... Been there, done that. And I just wanted to come on here and talk about going first and what does that mean, especially coming from the feminine energy, the feminine dynamic. As women or anyone who's tapping into that feminine energy, we have this ability to create from within, right? It's not an external creation, but it's an internal, from the womb, from the body. We are creating the life that we want to live. We are creating through our internal world, which then attracts externally. And I honestly find it to be completely fascinating how we are so powerful to attract and magnetize what it is that we want, and how for so long I've thought I've been doing it wrong because it didn't look like the masculine dominated way. It didn't look like I was going after what I wanted and I was pursuing and I was pushing and I was offering this level of energy and dominance, and that's just not who I am. And I have done that, and there are times where it's been necessary and it's been well received, but for the most part, I am the divine feminine. I am the one who likes to lure things in. I like to really be open enough to receive what it is that I'm asking for rather than bulldozing my way through. I've done it both ways. I know it works for me. I'm just here to talk about that. So, as women, as the divine feminine, we are going first when it comes to our desires. Have you ever told somebody, especially like your man, have you ever told your man that you wanted something and he didn't receive it well? Maybe because you were just not fully confident in what it was that you were asking for, and he just kind of mirrored back to you your insecurities. Have you ever done that when you try to ask for a raise at work and they give you that, nah, sis, we're not gonna do that? Maybe it's because there was a level of you that wasn't with conviction. There wasn't a level of you that was ready to fully receive and own what you were asking for. Easier said than done. I have definitely had my fair share of mirroring where the world has shown me that I am not convicted in what it is that I'm asking for. And honestly, it's been an opportunity. It's been an opportunity for me to grow into that woman who can receive it, who can allow it in, and who can be convicted regardless of what people are saying, regardless of what the circumstances are showing. Now, in doing that, that has required me to trust myself. It's required me to have some courage, right? To step out and say, I'm ready to ask for what I want. And even recognize that not everyone's going to agree with me. Not everyone's going to like it. Not everyone's going to be okay with what it is that I'm asking for. And I don't know about you, but being a woman, I remember growing up as a girl, and I think just collectively, we have this desire to be liked. We have this desire to be, you know, well received. It feels safe as women, especially sisterhoods. We're very tribe oriented, and it feels good to be a part of the pact. It feels good to be well received. So when you are having to step outside of what's comfortable, it's terrifying. It brings up that fear that's within us that says, "Ugh, it's just better if I just don't ask. It's better if I just go with the flow. It's better if I meet other people's needs." Well, I'm here to remind you that we're not doing that anymore. Not for 2022, not for the next year's coming, sis. We are here to own what it is that we want, and we are here to fully embody it, which for me have been the first steps of any new desire that I experience. When I have a new desire, what I like to do is I really like to just feel into it, because sometimes the desire can be super exciting, but it also can come with some resistance, some fear, some doubt, some how the hell is this gonna happen? I can't figure that out. I don't know. No. And it makes me want to just kind of crawl back into my comfort zone. It makes me want to crawl back into the life was just a little easier when I didn't know that this was my desire. But the first step for me has really been sitting with it. How long can you sit with that desire? Not do anything about it, not manifest the desire, not figure out how to manifest it, but simply just sit with the fact that this is what I want. How many times have we sat with what we wanted and felt guilty, felt ashamed, felt silly, felt stupid? Whatever the case, just sit with it and allow yourself to move through those feelings and recognize, yeah, okay, thanks, ego, for letting me know that, but I still want this. I still want this. Yep, I still want this. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Oh, well, that's not my job. That's God's job. I don't care who's going to receive it, because no one is in my brain right now. No one has to know that this is my desire at this point, because no one is responsible for giving me this desire. Even when the world really makes it seem like other people are in control of your destiny and in control of giving you what you want, they're not. Not even your man, not your family, not your kids. No, 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 no. So that's another reminder. But as you really get to sit in the feeling, play with it. Get curious. Just fully feel yourself into that desire, whatever it is that you want. If you have this desire to live a luxurious life, for example, don't sit here and get reality involved. Have fun with this, sis. Imagine yourself living the most luxurious life, whatever that means to you. For some people, it can be luxury in material things. For other people, it's just luxury in the fact that they have an abundance of time, an abundance of freedom to do what they want. Tap into it. Really, really feel into it and kind of extract the feelings that you're wishing to experience. This desire is giving me permission to feel what? Once you're able to answer those questions, allow yourself to move through life, move through the days, just tapping into those feelings. Well, what can I do to feel luxurious today? Maybe my bank account doesn't say I can be luxurious, but adding some extra essential oils to my lotions, or adding some lights around my home, or making my favorite tea can be a really good start. You could also, let's say you want to attract, I may need some help from you guys to help me figure out like some different kind of manifestations, but you want to attract a healthy body, right? What can you do in this moment to have a healthy body? Well, let's first just sit with that. And then let's really feel through that. What does it feel like to feel healthy? It feels energetic. It feels exciting. It feels sexy, maybe. It feels fun. It feels freeing. Well, start to find ways, or allow the universe to show you ways to feel sexy, to feel free, to feel flexible, to feel, just good in your body. And just start there. And as you're doing that, you will start to find more and more practical ways to actually take care of yourself and create what it is that you want, or manifest, pull in what it is that you want to experience. So as I'm saying, this involves leading the way. As we are experiencing these feelings, as we are taking in these desires and fully just filling it up, filling ourselves up, there's something so exciting about having a secret between you and God. That's how I look at it. When I have these desires, it's not meant for me to share at this point. It's meant for it to be a sacred exchange of energy between me and God, me and the universe. So as I'm building the momentum up to really enjoy that desire and honestly benefit from the mere fact that it's an opportunity to expand, to grow, and to feel good right now, that is embodiment. As I'm able to do that, the steps and the ways, the how starts to reveal itself, because that is the divine masculine here to support you in your divine feminine to create what it is that you want. Now, that divine masculine can come through you doing certain things. It can come through other people providing opportunities for you or supporting you in other ways. It can be the universe as a whole just rearranging life at your favor. Not our job to really like understand and go really specific into the divine masculine part. Just know that it's there, and it requires us in our divine feminine to really open up and receive and be excited for what's to come. So I think as the divine feminine, we have a beautiful responsibility of going first and leading the way by simply just owning what it is that we want and moving through the blocks within ourselves, doing the inner work to really just embrace who we are, embrace our authenticity, embrace what's being asked of us, these desires that are in our heart, and simply allowing life, allowing the divine masculine to give us what we're asking for. So with that being said, I'm going to end here, but I do appreciate you guys spending some time with me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.